Shalom, shalom, shalom. Alechem to everyone. I'm right here trying to make a video, something short about logic and common sense, especially about common sense. And common sense not commonly, you know, it's not too common anyway. Common. So anyway, like common sense. If we could, for example, that's what I use. I'm trying as possible to use lion common sense. The real reason why I use actually lion common sense is because there are many people, for example, they use the word common sense like, oh, it's common sense. Or I just told you about this. Do you think it's common sense? Blah, blah, blah. It sounds sense to you? You know, I know you heard people like that. I mean, it's annoying. Some people hate people talking like that. No, I don't hate no people, but it is annoying. When actually most of the time, these people talking like that, actually they are talking about opinion. So it's not common sense. Not 100%, but almost 100% of the time. So that's why it's so annoying. Especially when every minute they use the word common sense. Some people every second when they talk and they open their mouth, but it's not. Mostly, actually, it's opinion. So, common sense, to make it properly as real common sense, you gotta use something to boost it up. You have to use something actually to give to prove something that is common sense. So that is called logic, because logic is a system. It's a system that actually is made of a different combination as evidence, then after that reasoning. It's not just reasoning, it's not your evidence, but evidence and reasoning. So you use logic and common sense all together to make it much more proud of that common sense effect. But many people don't do that. They use common sense, when actually most of the time, 100% is opinion, not common sense. So I said before, logic by itself is a system. It's a system-based interdisciplinary system. For example, like reasoning and evidence, especially high probability. As you know, high probability is, for example, like something happened that you didn't see it, but you got some hard evidence that actually that situation really happened. Even you were not there, but you got the hard evidence to you, so it showed that actually really happened, even though they were not there. So because you were not there, it's still faith, but that's faith with evidence. Faith when it's something that you don't see, you haven't seen it. But one thing to have faith, another thing is to have actually blind faith. That's a different topic anyway. But you have the idea. So high probability is used in many ways. Philosophy use actually mean Christians, Messianics, and that's kind of ironic because they use the word. They don't like nothing philosophy. I don't whatsoever evangelicals, but it's kind of hypocrite. But anyway, but the word actually high probability using philosophy. There are people that actually they don't use philosophy, but sometimes they might use something that are constructive, that is not against the Torah and the Tanakh. Like myself, but barely I don't go to those waters anyway. So I love much more theology. Is information, the knowledge that come from God Himself, from His beautiful mouth. That's what I like, not people's opinions, because the Torah is the truth, anything is commentary. But as I said before, logic, common sense. Logic is a system based interdisciplinary systems as evidence and reasoning, using the reasoning. So that's why you use logic, common sense. Something that I recommend that I do not force to nobody, of course. So that's all to say and that's all to know. So if you like this video, please share it and put a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Toda Rabba. Thank you very much.